more than a year, you've seen me tasting these sensational sweet treats cooked up by my favorite chef, Chef Ozzy at Hartley and Sweeteners. He is the master at making desserts and dinners lower in both calories and sugar using his secret weapon, ideal no-calorie sweetener. Well, today, Ozzy is not in the balancing act kitchen with us, nor is he in his own test kitchen. We actually caught up with him sporting his new look, his fuzzy face, if you will, at the dentist's office. Ozzy, I have to ask you, did all of your sweet treats finally get your teeth in trouble?
Oh, no, Beth, quite the opposite. I'm here today to talk about with Dr. Randy Shub, xylitol, an ingredient that's actually good for your teeth. You've heard me talk for years about the benefits of xylitol, but who better to tell us about it than a doctor? Where is he?
Ozzy, good to see you.
Good to see you, Dr. Shub. How are you today?
I'm great. Glad to have you here.
Hey, I'm glad to be here, too, but no offense. I'm here for good things. We're going to talk about good things. I'm not here for the Novocaine and all the other treatment. We're here to talk about xylitol.
One of my favorite things.
Tell us about that.
Xylitol is a naturally occurring sugar alcohol. It's natural, it's organic, it's healthy. Our bodies love it.
Tell us from a dental perspective, you know, more of the details and the benefits of xylitol.
Honestly, we are as excited about xylitol as we were about fluoride. Back right after World War II, we really started researching xylitol heavily, and we know that it is a really unique product, a unique sweetener that actually helps us fight cavities.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, it's great.
Tell us more. Now, how you say how it fights cavities. How does it actually work in the mouth?
Okay, in our mouths we have good bacteria that is there for digestion. We have bad bacteria that creates diseases like cavities and gum disease. If bad bacteria eat regular sugar, it gives them energy and they excrete acid, which makes cavities. If a bad bacteria eats xylitol, though, they starve to death, they don't make any acid, therefore they don't make cavities. So you can have a sweet treat with xylitol that literally keeps you from getting cavities.
And I know you support and promote a xylitol program. Tell me more about what you do here to do that.
We have really a three-step program, and the first thing that we start off with is we do a risk assessment on every patient. We find out if you are low, medium, or high risk for getting cavities, and then we design a program. It has really three steps. One is we want you to have at least 7 grams of xylitol in your diet every day. We want you to have 4 or 5 exposures. We then use a licorice root extract that actually attacks the cell walls of the bad bacteria, and then we use fluoride, calcium, phosphate in a gel to rebuild the tooth. So it's a three-step process, but honestly, from a dentist perspective, people using xylitol, that's really the main ingredient.
That is really interesting. There's a lot of products out there that people aren't aware of that contain xylitol, and they don't realize, how good it is for you, for your teeth. Now, there's a lot of products out there, but tell me what people should be looking for when they go to the shelf and look for these products. What are they looking for on the label?
That's why this is great, because consumers need to be smart about this. And ideally, we want products that have 100% xylitol. But oftentimes, what you also want to look for is on the label if xylitol is the first or second listed ingredient. If it's further down the line, there's not enough xylitol there to get you to your 7 grams that you need. So look for either full xylitol, 100%, or first or second ingredient on the list.
There could be a lot of cost savings in just following a simple program like this, can't there?
In today's environment, people have to be conscious about cost. Here's the best thing. If they do our program, which is rather kind of unique, all right, then what we see is about a 90% reduction in cavities in just a 4 to 6 week period of time. What that translates into dollars, our program costs our patients about $180. A single filling will cost between $200 and $300. So our program, our entire program, is less than the cost of one filling.
Wow, that's incredible. It really is. I mean, and that's really important in today's economy. Now, earlier, you talked about exposures.
Sure.
You talked about like 5 exposures. Now, how does one go about getting, those exposures in a given day?
In a day, the easiest thing are things like, for example, gums and mints, but cooking and including xylitol in people's cooking and baking needs as a substitute for all the other sugars is probably the best way to do it. Honestly, I know that your cupcakes alone have about 3.5 grams of xylitol. Well, if my patients or anybody eats 2 of your cupcakes a day, they have the xylitol that they need. Easy way of getting all that health and protection.
What results have you seen?
People will see that they make fewer trips to the dentist, that they save money going to the dentist, that their lives are healthier, that their children's teeth are healthier, their teeth are healthier. It has a whole bunch from a dental perspective of nothing but positive outcomes.
Wow, isn't that fun? And now,
it's great.
You know I brought some goodies, and you already talked about how much xylitol is in each frosted cupcake or a cookie. What do you think the people around here would think about it, some of your patients, if we brought them some of these goodies to share with them? In a dentist's office, we're bringing them cupcakes with frosting and think we're nuts.
Well, knowing me, they're used to xylitol, but truly, average patients are going to be shocked and amazed, and I think we ought to let them have a taste test.
Let's go see. Come on. Let's go see what they think.
Oh, wow.
How would you like to try an ideal treat?
Well, I would love to, but Dr. Shoop, you're my dentist. Is that okay?
Give it a try.
This is Ideal No-Calorie Sweetener. Actually the best sweetener on the market. It actually functions and cooks like regular sugar. Can you tell the difference?
Very good.
Isn't it great?
I would never know there's not sugar. It's
Isn't that
delicious.
awesome?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you.
See?
With your dentist stamp of approval.
I know. That's awesome.
How would you like to try a treat?
Oh, I would love to. This is great. What
Dentist approved.
She's quite a baker.
Then you're going to love Ideal. I mean, it's a simple replacement, cup for cup, teaspoon for teaspoon. No fancy measurements required. Just a simple replacement to sugar. How would you like to try a treat?
You know, I'm actually watching my calories.
Oh, you're going to love
you.
this then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's made from Ideal No-Calorie Sweetener.
It's great. I would definitely recommend this.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Aiden, buddy, I'm really proud of you. You had a perfect checkup. You don't have any cavities. Meet Chef Ozzy.
Hey, how are you, buddy? Look at these, huh? These are actually good for you. Go ahead, take one.
This is good.
What do you think, Mom?
Very good.
There you go. Healthy treats you can make at home. Good for your teeth.
How can you go wrong with that?
Oh, watching that, now I'm really missing those cookies of Chef Ozzy's. Well, next time I see him in person, I'm definitely going to ask him about that fuzzy face that you're glowing. What's with the beard? If you want more information on Ideal No-Calorie Sweetener, which contains xylitol, just go to idealsweet.com.